Hey, what's going on? Jay Lopez, the body transformation coach here, and welcome to this training where I'm going to be going over 4 signs that it's time for you to get serious about diet and gym training. Okay, now here's why I like trainings like this, because listen, you can look on social media, on the internet, and find tons of information on nutrition, gym training. And look, we can get into that stuff in another video. There's plenty of time, right? But sometimes it's not about how to get in shape. Sometimes we need the why, right? The why is what drives the motivation. The why is what helps us establish the discipline. Or a lot of you that maybe follow me, maybe you just need that call to the mirror. Maybe you need to call yourself to the mirror, or a tap on the shoulder, right? A tap on the shoulder from someone that actually cares. Well, guess what? I may not know you personally, but if it is your goal to lose weight, if it is your goal to tone up and accomplish a total transformation, I do care about your goal. So these are some signs that you as a business professional, an entrepreneur, a business owner, anyone that cares about their actual appearance when it comes to their weight, shape, and size. Here are a couple signs that it's time for you to really get serious about your diet and your gym training. And listen, if I say anything that resonates with you in this video, be sure to drop a comment and let me know. So let's get into it. So the first sign that it's time to get serious about diet and gym training is if your image doesn't align or match your business. Now, here's what I mean by this. A lot of the clients that I've worked with that are coaches, consultants, speakers, authors, not only do they have to show up, they have to show up as a direct reflection or representative of the business or the service that they offer. Here's what happens a lot of times when someone gets out of shape due to their busy schedule or just kind of falls off their actual routine. They start to gain weight. They start to be a little self-conscious about the way their clothes fit. They start to be a little self-conscious about their confidence or just their overall appearance when it comes to how they show up. Now, a lot of times what I find is we look for the scale number to tell us that we're gaining weight. Listen, if you look in the mirror and you're not a fan of what you see, no one else is going to be a fan of it either. Now, I know that may sound kind of harsh, but it's the truth. Marketing is not what you say, it's what you do. So I would encourage any entrepreneur, any business professional, anyone that knows that they have an image, a business, a service to offer, to take a second and truly assess what you see in the mirror. Because before people see the website, before they follow the social media platform, the first thing that they see is you. And if you're not happy with how you look, whether that be your confidence, your shape, your size, if you feel like your appearance doesn't really align with the motivation, with the high level of coaching or consulting that your service offers, then it's time to make a change. And here's the cool thing about this. A lot of the coaches, the consultants, the authors, the speakers, service providers that I've worked with that hit this point where they knew it was time to get serious, they didn't have to jump into a strict diet. They didn't have to, abandon their responsibilities. It was literally making a decision to say, hey, you know what? My image is just as important to my business as everything else that comes along with it. It's time to make a change. And that could literally be taking the baby steps the first couple weeks, like showing up to the gym, meal prepping, just putting forth the conscious effort. And again, this process may be a little uncomfortable, but there are different aspects of our business that we have to do and show up for that are not comfortable, but we do it for what? We do it because of the end goal. We do it because of the ultimate success that we want for ourselves. So you have to look at the diet and the gym training the same way. So here's the second sign that it's time to get serious about diet and gym training. I'm going to say your confidence doesn't align with your personality or your actual potential. Now, here's what I mean by this. And this isn't just the professional aspect. This is personal as well. You ever been out with friends, maybe getting ready to go have lunch or something like that, and you walk in and all of a sudden you start to have a little anxiety. You're not really 100% confident about yourself. Maybe you feel a little out of place. This is the result in most cases of like low confidence or even a little social anxiety that tends to creep up. I will say this, if you have reached a point where you're not 100% confident in how you look and how you show up, if you're self-conscious about other people looking at you, or maybe you're not even showing up online, maybe you're not even posting content right now, you're not going live, you're not meeting up with clients, you're not networking, you're not doing these things because you just don't have the confidence. You don't have confidence in your appearance. You don't believe that your current weight, your current shape, your current size, you don't believe that that is where you truly want it to be for you to be 100% excited and open to actually connect with people, whether that be in person, online, or You may be experiencing some things in the networking, marketing, and sales aspect when it comes to actually selling your services, when it comes to actually convincing total strangers to choose you as the option of whatever that may be when it comes to what you offer. If you believe that you're not really showing up to your full potential when it comes to your actual appearance, it's time to get serious. It's time to get locked in on that gym training, time to get locked in on that diet. I would say for anyone that is not confident, you're really going to have to make an identity shift. This is what I help a lot of my clients do. It's not just about starting the diet, starting the gym training. It's about truly taking a step back and asking yourself, how long have I been off my game? What do I got to do to get back locked in? What is it truly going to take to get back in great shape? And also, what should I do to maintain that high sense of momentum or motivation to see things through so that I can stop giving this 50-50 or 20%, 30% like I've done in the past. These are conversations that I have with my clients. These are conversations that I encourage them to have with themselves so that they can ultimately get in shape and become confident and live up or show up to their potential when it comes to anything they're doing in their personal or their professional life. All right, so the third sign that it's time to get serious about diet and gym training, this, again, all of these don't really align with the scale number, which is why I wanted to do this video. But the third sign is burnout. You're experiencing burnout, okay? So burnout is different for a lot of people. I would say one of the most popular types of burnout is literally just physically shutting down or mentally shutting down, where you just need a day or you need a day or two. You feel like you've been overworking. A lot of times entrepreneurs, business professionals, they don't experience burnout because they're overworking. A lot of times there's no type of recharge. There's no type of recharge when it comes to the actual energy. There's no type of recharge when it comes to the creativity or the personality that we bring to our business, our followers, or whatever that is, right? So you have to get serious with your diet and gym training, because working out is actually, yeah, it's going to help you get in shape, but it's actually going to give you an energy boost. It's going to help you recharge. Yes, sleeping is important, but what really gives me my boost and my creativity to get through my day, it's the morning workout. It's the cardio. I'll work out in the middle of the day if I know I have an afternoon of consultations or meetings, because it just helps me wake up even in the middle of the day. So if you find that you're getting burned out at the end of the day, you're getting burned out in the middle of the day, you're experiencing burnout every other week, you need this routine and you need it bad. The nutritional aspect is important, not just to lose weight and get in shape. It's important because you're literally going to start giving your body the daily dose of nutrients that it needs in order to give you the energy to get through your day. So if you're getting burned out when it comes to your creativity and your focus, that is a sign that it's time to get serious. And getting serious about the diet and the gym training in this aspect is really just taking responsibility for what you're experiencing and understanding that no one is ever going to tap you on the shoulder and say, hey, I think you're working too much. Hey, I think that you're focusing on us as your customers or your clients too much. Or, hey, it's time that you do something for yourself. You may be one of the ones that are lucky to have someone in their circle that will do that, but in most cases, no one's really going to do that. It's literally up to you to save yourself. If you're experiencing burnout, it's time to get serious. All right, so the fourth sign that it's time to get serious about diet and gym training, this one is not that popular, but a lot of entrepreneurs experience this, a lot of business professionals. Dull days. Dull days. What do I mean by dull days? Dull days are really just those days where you're already tired before you wake up. You're not excited about the day when you get up in the morning. You're kind of just coasting along through your day, just hoping that the day ends as soon as possible so that you can just get to sleep or wind down. The enjoyment in what you do or the purpose in what you do is just kind of non-existent. If you're experiencing that, you definitely need a diet and gym training regimen. It's time to lose weight. It's time to get in shape. It's time to get back in alignment with that more fit, confident, energetic version of ourselves. Yes, accomplishing body transformation is definitely about getting in shape so that we can improve our appearance. But of course, there's the internal factors, which I could literally talk all day about, or, we can talk about this in other videos, but there's too many benefits to actually getting serious with the diet and gym training. So if you find that your days throughout the week are just seem dull, not as productive, like, okay, yeah, maybe you're accomplishing some things, but you're not really excited. You're not in this space where you're acknowledging everything you're accomplishing. You kind of just feel like you're just kind of coasting along. If that is you, it's time to wake up. You're going to have to save yourself. You need a gym training routine. You need a diet that is going to rev up your engine on a daily basis so that you can approach your day with more excitement, more energy, and you don't start to lose the happiness when it comes to what you do. So the diet, the gym training regimen, the routine, it's all about you. It's for you. We cannot continue to look at diet and gym training like it's an inconvenience, because as long as, and this is what I see, a lot of entrepreneurs, business professionals, they look at diet and gym training like it's an inconvenience. It's not an inconvenience to make a commitment to lock into something that is going to help you show up as the most fit, confident, energetic version of yourself. So if you want to improve your week, you want to improve your month, you want to improve your year, obviously we're going to have to focus on what we're doing on a day-to-day. And if you're kind of just coasting through the day and you feel like you're not really your most energetic self, it's time to have a conversation. It's time to call ourselves to the mirror and get some type of routine that's going to help us get back locked in and get back to this better version of ourselves. All right, so that's it for this video. Be sure to subscribe, like and subscribe. If there's anything that resonated with you from this video, I would like to know. Comment on the video, let me know. Share this with any entrepreneur, business professional, service provider, anyone that you know can benefit from watching this actual training. And if you want to learn more about 90-day body transformations by me, Jay Lopez, also known as the Trainer God, you can head over to thetrainergod.com and check out the actual 90-day body transformations program and watch some of the testimonials from attorneys and coaches, consultants, speakers, musicians that have made the decision to invest 90 days into becoming their most fit, confident selves. I'll see you on the next one.